Martinez home, and his strike two pitch got him swinging. There it is, number 18. Fernando Valenzuela has pitched a no-hitter at 10:17 in the evening of June the 29th. The pitch to Murray is hammered to right. Back goes Strawberry to the wall. Gone.
Drive to deep left field. This ball is going to go, and the Dodgers win.
The story of the 1990 Dodgers, the Centennial season. 1990 was a special season for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It marked the franchise's 100th anniversary, and in it, the Dodgers played the kind of baseball that has over the years helped define their existence. From Brooklyn to Los Angeles, the Dodgers have always played a gritty, determined style of baseball, a style that in 1990 almost gave this storied team yet another pennant. And this is their story.
All right, time to play ball. Opening day, Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers and the Padres to begin the 1990 National League season.
Dodger out there. Your program and scorecard.
The Dodgers began their quest for the Western Division title on April the 9th. Amid the usual pomp and circumstance that accompanies opening day was the beginning of the team's year-long celebration of its centennial anniversary. In a sight that would be repeated throughout the season, the new blended with the old, as members of the 100-year-old Dodger family were on hand to kick off the second century. It was a spectacular opening, especially when the Dodgers overtook the Padres in the 8th, courtesy of newcomer Hubie Brooks' first homer in L.A.
Pitch of the plate is hit in the air to left field and deep, and this one is gone. Dodger Stadium is alive and well and singing in the sunshine. And Hubie Brooks will take the first curtain call of the year.
3 outs later, it was curtains for the Padres, and win number 1 was in the books.
1-2 pitch, got him looking.
The 4-2 opening day win over the Padres got the Dodgers lined up in the right direction for the season's early going. Mike Morgan led a pitching staff that was superb in April, himself winning 3 times with an ERA of less than 2. Mike Scioscia also started strong on his way towards career highs in homers and RBIs, and would ultimately become the first Dodger catcher since Roy Campanella to start an All-Star game. But by far the most pleasant surprise of the Dodgers' young season was the play of their platooning third baseman. Right-handed hitting Mike Sharperson alternated with left-handed hitting Lenny Harris, and the dynamic duo more than helped the Dodgers overcome the season-long absence of an injured Jeff Hamilton.
Well, Mike Sharperson has done a whale of a job for the Dodgers.
The throw down, and they do not get Lenny Harris. Swung on and hit back a third. Great save by Sharperson to get him. Scotty Garrelts, a shot smothered at third by Lenny Harris, who throws him out. Boy, day in and day out, Lenny Harris and Mike Sharperson have done a wonderful job.
With Hamilton shelved for the year after just 7 games, Sharperson took immediate advantage of his opportunity and went on to become one of the Dodgers' most reliable players in the clutch. After a relatively slow start, Harris too came on swinging and finished the year above 300. Overall, his play, along with that of Sharperson's, enabled the Dodgers to shore up a potential hole at the hot corner. But as things turned out, it would just be one of many holes the Dodgers would have to fill all season long. The largest of those holes would open up on the night of April 25th, when Orel Hershiser's season ended almost before it began. Hershiser had experienced some pain in his shoulder in his early starts, but even he couldn't believe what the doctors would tell him the following day.
Dr. Job and the Centennial people put me through a series of tests, and he was saying that we really have some serious problems in here. And I had thought something was wrong, but I thought maybe 15-day DL, you know, get some rest here, get on a weight program, and everything will be fine. But then he started to mention that we needed to have some surgery, that I had torn away my labrum and fraying in my rotator cuff and different things that needed possibly to be corrected.
It was a devastating blow to both the Dodgers and their Cy Young Award-winning pitcher.
I really just thought about what was going to be in store for me the rest of the year mentally, how I was going to have to live with watching baseball and just being able to work out. I used to take everything that I did on the field and take it back into the workout facility and use that as a motivational tool to get ready for my next start. And now it was a long time in between starts. I wasn't going to get to start every 5th day. It was going to be more like, you know, 5-6 months down the road, maybe you're going to get to throw a ball again.
Fortunately, midway through the season, Hershiser found himself ahead of schedule and actually had to temper his efforts to get back on the mound.
It's one of the things I had to fight with my weightlifting program is I want to lift more pounds today. I want to get better today and started competing with the weights. But my rehab was one of slow, take it easy, let it heal. So I really did miss competing out there on the mound, and I can't wait to throw again and to get somebody out.
While Oral looked to 91, the current team still had an entire season in front of them. The writing was on the ball. If the Dodgers were to overcome the phenomenal start of the Cincinnati Reds, they needed someone to take charge on the mound. And that someone turned out to be Ramon Martinez, who started the season with a promise of greatness and finished it as one of the National League's rising stars.
2-2 pitch, fastball, got him swinging. 8 strikeouts for the slender Dominion. Ocho.
He was winning when we were playing poorly. He was winning when times were tough. He was winning when this ball club was struggling.
2-2 the count to Torby. Johnson not going anywhere. Strike 3 called. Off-speed pitch on the outside corner.
Throws very hard, has great movement on his fastball, great changeup, and his curveball is becoming much more consistent, which I think will make him a better pitcher and even put him onto a higher plateau than he's already at right now.
In becoming a 20-game winner in just his first full season, Ramon Martinez finished among the league leaders in almost every pitching category. But even those achievements paled in comparison to one he accomplished the night of June the 4th, when Ramon took his place among the most elite Dodger pitchers of the team's 100-year history. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Ramon another look, back he comes, and down goes Gant. And this one's on the corner, strike 3 called. So he strikes out the side, change, lunged at and missed, and down he goes. The 3-2 pitch, strike 3 called. Ramon ready, here he comes, and it's strike 3 called. He struck out everybody. 6 strikeouts in 2 innings.
You had to see it to believe it.
And Ramon Martinez just got his 7th strikeout of the night at Dodger Stadium.
And it was just a pleasure to sit back and watch it unfold.
8 strikeouts for Ramon Martinez. Fastball got him looking. The strike 2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Got him looking. Fastball at the knees. 12 strikeouts for Ramon Martinez. 12 of the 15 outs have been Ks. Remarkable.
I feel comfortable, I feel confident in myself, and I was blowing everybody away.
No balls, 2 strikes, and Ramon delivers, and the curveball got him looking. Fastball got him swinging. 14 strikeouts.
Strikeout number 15, got him on a high fastball swinging. It's on the way. He struck him out swinging on a high fastball. Another standing O at Dodger Stadium for Ramon.
I get excited, real excited, you know, I hear the people, you know, the fan and screaming, you know, and that makes me, you know, get stronger.
Ramon trying to get his 17th, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball got him swinging. Now Martinez is 1 strike away from the greatest strikeout game of the greatest Dodger left-hander, Sandy Koufax. 0-2 the count to Blauser. Crowd trying to root Martinez home, and his strike 2 pitch got him swinging. There it is, number 18.
when I struck out the number 18, and I say, oh, what's going on? And I look to the scoreboard and say, you know, Ramon Martinez tied the Sandy Koufax record. I feel so special that night.
Remarkably enough, several weeks later, Ramon's incredible performance was nearly duplicated in scope when Fernando Valenzuela baffled the St. Louis Cardinals on June 29th. For all his pitching accomplishments, Fernando had never thrown a no-hitter, but that was about to change.
Fernando is not allowed a hit. And the left-hander deals, and there's a drive into left center and deep. Javier on the dead run, picks it off. Hold on to your sombreros at the end of 7.5. Fernando has not allowed a hit. Dodgers 5, Cardinals nothing.
By the time the game had moved into the ninth, nothing had changed. And with one out and one on, Fernando was about to enter the record books.
Fernando ready, and the strike 2 pitch is hit back to the box, dribbling to second. Samuel on the bag, throws to first, double play. Fernando Valenzuela has pitched a no-hitter at 10:17 in the evening of June the 29th, 1990. If you have a sombrero, throw it to the sky.
Unfortunately, despite those 2 outstanding pitching performances, the Dodgers still couldn't quite focus in on the first-place Reds. Cincinnati continued to play the best baseball in the majors, while for the Dodgers, things weren't going well at all. June, in fact, was a nightmare, and the beginning of July wasn't much better. With all their injuries and their poor play, the future looked dark indeed. Shortly after the All-Star break, the Dodgers even fell to 3rd place, far behind the red-hot Reds.
We're 13 games out. I didn't think we were playing together as a team. I didn't think we were doing the things necessary as a team. We weren't really executing. We weren't hitting behind and running, moving guys from second to third, but with less than 2 outs. We weren't doing those things.
But within ourselves, we knew that if we come together as a team, focus on ourselves, don't worry about what other clubs are doing, because I think that contributed to us being 13.5 games out.
There was never a time when the club didn't believe in itself, in my opinion. The club went through a number of difficult periods, but there was always, I believe, the inner confidence in the ball club that it could come back.
A lot of people, when we were 13.5, 14 games out of first place, said the Dodgers are through. They said there's no way this ball club could ever recuperate. They played hard, they never gave up, and they kept thinking that there's going to come a day when we are going to be able to close in.
That day came towards the end of July when the Dodgers began to creep back into the Western Division race by playing a hard-charging brand of come-from-behind baseball that marked the 1990 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Pitch to Sammy, swung on a little looper, it's gonna land. The Dodgers win 8-7.
We began to come together. We began to walk out together as a unit. We became closer.
And the 1-1 pitch. High bouncer, right field, base hit, Dodgers win.
We can hold our heads up high and say, hey, we're still giving our best shot. We're not throwing the towel in yet. We just can continue to do the things that we're capable of doing, and it's paid off for us.
So it continues for the Dodgers. It would appear as if they can't do anything wrong. The Dodgers sweep the Braves, and that's hammered to right field. That's got a chance. Murphy goes back. It's gone. And the game is over. Dodgers win it 11-1. A high drive into deep left center. Back to the wall goes Young. Grand slam home run. And the Dodgers are 7 games out of first place.
We just picked one another up and just kept playing hard, and we creeped right back into the race.
The 2-0 pitch. Swung on and hit to left and deep. That's a way out and gone. Dodgers win it 2-1. They are 5.5 games behind the Reds. The throw to the plate, he is safe.
They never stopped believing. They kept plugging, they kept battling.
3-2 pitch to Gonzalez.
Drive to deep left field. This ball is going to go, and the Dodgers win.
It was an impressive run as the Dodgers played July and August 11 games over 500 to finish the summer just 5.5 games behind Cincinnati, thanks in part to a couple of hometown heroes.
Fastball hit to deep left field. That goes Raines away back. Gone.
The undisputed leader of the comeback was L.A.-born Eddie Murray, who came back himself after an offseason for him in '89 to finish second in the league in batting with a .330 average to go along with his 26 homers and 95 RBIs.
It's more of a feeling like you don't think anybody can throw a ball by you, or you can take a strike and just have all the confidence in the world that you still have another pitch, and that's all you need. And there are some guys that you hit well, and you just keep that under your hat, you know, more so than let it out vocally, at least me personally. You know, you try and let the sleeping dog lie.
The 2-2 pitch is swung on and hammered to center, and that one is gone, no doubt about it.
Eddie Murray showed everybody this year that he can still play. I think the year of '89, a lot of people thought that his abilities were declining, and he didn't think so. I thought he had a great year, MVP year for us, and we wouldn't have finished what we did without him.
Now the 1-0 pitch to Eddie Murray. O'Neill delivers, line drive, base hit to right. Morgan deals first pitch, hits slowly to first. Murray picks it up, flips to Morgan in time. He promptly hammers one to right field. It's a brand new ball game.
Eddie Murray's had a banner year for us. Eddie Murray has been consistent as you would ever want to see. He's been as consistent as the sunshine.
I think everybody would say about me is that was one person you didn't have to worry about. You know, I am really happy with what I've done, and you know, I just really would like to be known as somebody who went out there and played every day.
Eddie Murray will say goodbye to the crowd at Dodger Stadium, and the crowd at Dodger Stadium will say goodbye to Eddie Murray for 1990.
Just as Murray thrived in his native city, so too did first-year Dodger Hubie Brooks.
The 1-2 pitch is hit in the air to left center and deep, and that ball is gone.
Home cooking must have tasted awfully sweet to Hubie, and he certainly showed it in August when he hit close to .350 and drove in 19 runs. Since coming home did wonders for both Murray and Brooks, the Dodgers hope that in 1991, another native of L.A. will shine in front of his hometown fans.
For the Dodger organization, because, of course, it's the day that we announced the signing of Darryl Strawberry. I know that he's very excited about returning to Los Angeles, his home. We consider Darryl to be one of the outstanding players in the game today. He's going to be a very significant part of the Dodger organization for the years to come.
Instead of having Darryl Strawberry hit homers against them, Dodger fans can now look forward to having Darryl on their side. Since he came into the National League in 1983, Strawberry has built a solid reputation as one of baseball's premier power hitters, and Dodger fans hope to see scenes like this in Dodger Stadium over and over again. Like Eddie Murray before him, Darryl is coming home, and he's doing so with a refreshing attitude that he hopes will lead the Dodgers to yet another championship.
I'm for sure coming here to help the Dodgers win the championship, and those have always been my goals, being a winner, and I'm really looking forward to some exciting things happening here in L.A. It's so nice to be back home. It's been a long time dream, and you know the dream is here, and it's real, and it's true. And I'll be wearing Dodger blue for the next 5 years.
Along with Strawberry, the Dodgers are also excited about two other players who already look good in Dodger blue. Brett Butler signed as a free agent, and as one of the best leadoff hitters in baseball, Butler brings with him a vibrant, exciting style of play that will undoubtedly add spark to the top of the Dodger batting order. Then, too, there's Butler's exceptional play in center field, which will help solidify the Dodger outfield. Left-hand pitcher Bob Ojeda came from the Mets in an off-season trade, and the experience Rich Ojeda should add to an already strong Dodger starting pitching staff.
3-2, relievers take the lead.
There's little doubt the Dodgers wished Strawberry, Butler, and Ojeda were around in 1990 when they were chasing the Cincinnati Reds. Still, down the stretch, the team remained confident and loose as they prepared for the pennant drive. Unfortunately, it was a drive that manager Tommy Lasorda would be forced to make without another of his premier pitchers. In late August, 9-game winner Tim Belcher was sidelined with an injured shoulder. Losing a pitcher who had in the past excelled late in the season was tough enough. But what happened to the Dodgers in 2 unbelievable late-season games was as close to devastating as you can get.
The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, a high drive into deep right field. It is a brand new ball game, 11-11. The Phillies down 11-1. Then 11-3, have scored 8 times in the 9th inning and tied it up 11-11, so help me. And in one of the more unbelievable games we have seen in a long time, the Dodgers blow an 11-1 lead, and the Phillies win it 12-11. If they're not dancing in the street in Cincinnati tonight, it'll be an upset. And you can file this one with the Philadelphia story. The Dodgers blew an 11-1 lead to the Phillies. They blow a 7-0 lead tonight, and the Astros beat the Dodgers 10-8. A demoralizing defeat, to say the least, as 2 nights in a row they stumble with a great opportunity to cut the Cincinnati lead.
No matter how dejected or depressed or tired I might feel, when I walk into my clubhouse, I have to put on a new face. I have to put on a winning face, a happy face, an enthusiastic face, because winning, enthusiasm, desire, determination, all of those are contagious.
After those 2 heartbreaking losses, the Dodgers could have just faded away, but that's not what happened. Once again, they just kept on coming, keeping the Reds within their sights. Along with Eddie Murray, the prime offensive catalyst was Cal Daniels. In September, Daniels hit 8 homers, drove in 31 runs, and was named the National League's Player of the Month.
Home run for Daniels to win the game.
Once I go home at night after a big game, I look in the mirror and smile at myself and say, hey, I'm proving everybody wrong. I knew in my heart that with the right rehab program, I would come back and have a good year, and I have, and I'm happy for myself.
The Dodgers were happy for Daniels, too, especially for his 27 homers and 96 RBIs in his first full Dodger season. Dodger fans were also grateful for Juan Samuel, who picked up his play after a slow start to finish the year with a team-high 38 stolen bases, to go along with his 13 homers and 52 RBIs. But Samuel and Daniels, of course, were not alone as the Dodgers kept the pressure on Cincinnati. 2 who helped were rookie pitchers Jim Neidlinger and Mike Hartley. Hartley, for one, proved valuable as both a reliever and a starter, winning 6 games with an ERA under 3. Neidlinger joined the club on July 31st and went on to win 5 times, as the fruits of the Dodger farm system once again paid handsome dividends.
Happy birthday, Tommy. Good job, buddy.
By September 22nd, the Dodgers celebrated their skipper's birthday with a win over the Giants. And with 2 weeks left in the season, they were just 4 games behind the Reds.
The best present anybody could give a manager.
The team was playing well, and everyone was pitching in. Reliever Jay Howell, for instance, came back to lead the team in saves after spending much of the first part of the season on the disabled list. Howell, of course, had help in the pen, and for the most part, it came from Tim Cruz and Jim Gott, who himself battled back from an injured arm to prove that he, too, could once again be an effective Major League relief pitcher. Down the stretch, Lasorda was also able to count on some of his younger players like outfielder Stan Javier, who came to the Dodgers in May and finished the year batting over 300. Then, too, there was Jose Gonzalez, who proved to be a valuable addition off the Dodger bench, especially in August when he contributed to the team's revival. as did Chris Gwynn, whom Lasorda found he could rely on as one of the team's top pinch hitters in the clutch. 1990 also saw the arrival of one of the most promising Dodger rookies in years. And when Jose Offerman finally made it to L.A., he didn't disappoint anyone.
Center field, gone. In his first major league at-bat, home run for Jose Offerman.
It was hard for Offerman to live up to his opening act, but at times in September, he did show glimpses of his enormous talent that could see him emerge as the Dodgers shortstop for years to come. Like many before him, Offerman came to Los Angeles through the Dodgers farm system, a common occurrence that seems to set the Dodgers organization apart from all others.
1990 has been a banner year for Dodger minor league clubs. Dodger farm teams finished with 528 wins and the best overall record in baseball.
That, of course, was no accident. Throughout the 100-year history of the Dodgers, the minor leagues have always played a large role in the team's success.
We are depending upon you. You are going to be the future of the Dodgers. We have to depend upon our farm system. This is the only place to play. Playing in the minor leagues, you learn, you progress. But right here is the place that each and every one of you should want to be. Because here is where it's all about, the big leagues. This is what you dreamed of as youngsters. Good luck, and may God bless each and every one of you.
In the end, through all the wins and losses, through all the ups and downs, the Dodgers, try as they might, never could quite catch the Cincinnati Reds, who would go on to become world champions. Still, the Dodgers were in contention until the 158th game and wound up the season in second place, a remarkable achievement considering all the hardships they were forced to endure.
I don't think anybody really gave us a shot when we lost Oral. It's going out there and competing and being close and being in most of the ball games.
I think the team has done an unbelievably outstanding job playing as hard as they've done.
They put out everything that they have within them, and I'm very, very proud of that. That's what made this year exciting for me. That's what made this year exciting for our fans. Everybody in the Dodger organization are very, very proud of this ball club.
When all was said and done, more than 3 million of the world's greatest fans came out to watch the Dodgers, a team that in 1990 came close enough to winning the division that they had already printed playoff and World Series tickets. And come next season, with an already powerful lineup that now includes Brett Butler and Darryl Strawberry, those just might be tickets worth having in 1991.
Dodger fan for years now, and I love him.
True blue, down to the stretch. Keeping the whole family involved, having a good time, following them through the season.
Go Dodgers!
This has been a Black Canyon production.